Good morning and welcome to Hump Day Hallelujah. I'm Pastor Scott, coming to you from Ascension Lutheran Church in Citrus Heights. This morning I'm coming to you from our narthex here at the church, the entryway into the church, kind of a crossroads, so to speak. And I'm standing in front of our God's Work, Our Hands Sunday banner. Why would I be standing in front of this banner that says Sunday on it on a Wednesday? Well, because the banner has been put up this week in anticipation of this Sunday, which is God's Work, Our Hands Sunday in ELCA Lutheran churches in North America. This is the 10th annual God's Work, Our Hands Sunday that we've had here in the ELCA. They began when our presiding bishop, Elizabeth Eaton, was elected as presiding bishop, and every fall on the second Sunday in September, we celebrate this Sunday by doing some sort of a service project. The Lutheran churches are encouraged to be in the community, loving and serving our neighbors in need, not only on this Sunday, but this weekend. So how are we here at Ascension going to be celebrating? How are we going to be showing our love and care and concern for our neighbors, you ask? Well, one of the things we're doing on this Sunday, which is also our kickoff Sunday, because it's the first Sunday of our new ministry year, is we're going to be assembling personal care kits for Lutheran World Relief that then can be sent to Lutheran World Relief, and then they can send them to places throughout the world where their need exists through natural disaster or any sort of other occurrence or crisis in a community. But that's not all we're doing on this Sunday. As we celebrate our kickoff Sunday as well, we're going to have a lunch here at the church. We're going to have a cornhole tournament. You may know it as like the bag toss kind of game. I think the official name is, in fact, cornhole, unfortunately. Nonetheless, on this Sunday, we're going to gather for worship, we're going to gather for fellowship, and we're also going to participate in a service project. And I think that's important, that we not divorce our serving others in need from times of fellowship, from times of worship. I think too often in our lives and in the life of the church, we try and segment things and say, well, this is a service project, or this is a time of fellowship, or this is worship. When in actuality, I think our acts of service can actually be times of worship, and fellowship can happen in amidst those times of service, whereas also a time of fellowship can be worshipful as well. I don't think we need to divide things neatly into compartments necessarily. I think all three actually represent a more well-rounded understanding and experience of a life of discipleship of Jesus Christ. So it makes me wonder, what are you doing in service to others, not only on this Sunday, but in this new ministry season? What do you have planned? Here at Ascension, we continue to provide food for our neighbors in need through our food pantry, which the shelves are a bit bare. The need seems to have increased in the last week or two. That's an ongoing mission for us here. Actually, the Saturday night before kickoff Sunday, we're having a Mexican fiesta dinner to raise money for our women's group so that they might engage in social ministries and loving and serving projects in the community as well. Loving our neighbor, loving God always should go hand in hand. Worship and service and fellowship, I think, should go hand in hand. And if any one of those areas in your life is not getting the attention or the time that it needs, I encourage you to begin to focus a little more intentionally upon it. And if you happen to be in the neighborhood this Sunday, I invite you to join us for worship and join us for lunch, join us for cornhole. And join us for this service project as we assemble those personal care kits for Lutheran World Relief. Other than that, if I don't see you Sunday, I'll see you next Wednesday for another Hump Day Hallelujah. Take care.